Welcome to the live. They have returned. We have returned. Somebody tell me they're proud of me. Let me actually. I'm proud of you, buddy. Thanks. You get head pats today. Thanks. I needed that. I'm proud of you, buddy. You get head pats today. Here you go. Thanks, bud. I needed that. Thanks for telling me you're proud of me. I appreciate it. Who did that? Well, I appreciate you. Okay, hi, buddy. Hi. I was pretty exhausted today. Coda said, "How are you?" Hi. I was pretty exhausted. I'm pretty exhausted, but we're here. Return of goods. Hello. Happy sunrise. Return of goods. They say, morning, booger. Hi. I'm grateful to be the booger you guys chose today. I'm grateful to be the booger you guys chose today. Thanks for letting me be the booger you choose today. L Jube channel says hi. Is that LJ? LJ? LJ Ube? They said I wanted you ask you last stream, what's the sticker in the back? The sticker? Like the words over there? Just say Jube? Okay. Jube. A jube. Sling your finger high. They say horns, yay. Yahoo! These are from yesterday. They're from yesterday. Rudy, say hi, cutie. Hi, Rudy, cutie. Coda, yay! And Jube says the I is I Jube. Oh, I see. I Jube. The words they say stop murdering Palestine. Can't really see it because of the sunshine. Kind of see it. Okay, put that back. Coda says, I love your lives. Thanks, Coda. I appreciate it. I'm grateful that you find some entertainment here or something. Hello. Okay, let me invite Source and then we'll start pulling the overall energy. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this channel, every cell of this live, every cell of the interactions we will have today. I thank you for your presence. I ask that you lead and guide the messages, and I accept that you will guide and lead and guide them. Thank you for that. May we read the truth and only the truth, or only the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers into clarity, out of stagnation, into self-confidence and self-knowledge. I think that's all. Thank you for your presence again. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's get into the reading. Today's reading. I wonder what's going to come out today. How are you guys doing today? It's very sunny here. What is today? Thursday or Wednesday? Today, Wednesday. We still have 2 more work days after this. And then we're on the weekend. And hopefully this weekend I get to carve a pumpkin. Go to a protest. I think there's a countrywide protest this Saturday. It's called No Kings protest. Even though you gotta be super safe because they will try to imprison you if you go to it. So just be super safe if you go to it. But I'm thinking about going to it. There's a few next to me where I live. Brian G came in here and they said, I hope everybody remembers to love themselves. Wow, thanks, Brian G. You always coming in here and bring positive energy to the chatters and just the whole live. So I appreciate that. That was very kind of you. I'm going to read that again. They said, I hope everybody remembers to love themselves. Yes, tell yourself something kind. Even if you don't believe it, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm an amazing human, or I am reliable. What can you say? I'm successful. Or you could say, I'm beautiful. You don't have to believe that, but that's how I actually got out of my really toxic patterns, and that's why there's like affirmations on this channel, is because I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, no, you're not going to say that again. And I kind of forced myself not to say the things that I knew were hurting me. And then I forced myself to say kinder things. And then after a while, because I was actually aware of the process, I was aware that I didn't want to think those thoughts anymore. So after a while, I really made this new foundation. Return of Gut said, ooh, yeah, the gingerbread haunted house you did is legitimately insane. Really, you think so? I think it's okay. I appreciate it. I think I will. Look, I was looking for a little mini one. I wanted a little small one because I just did not want to finish it, and it was just too much space for too much art, and I lost interest, and I I didn't try as well as I would have wanted to. But next year, maybe I'll find a little mini one, and then I want to try again. But that was my first one ever, so I'm great. I'm happy about that. And this is gonna be my very first pumpkin that I carve. I'm gonna use a stencil though, so don't think that I free-handed that. I bought a little book stencil. I'm excited. Yahoo! But thanks, Return Goods. I appreciate that. We need to start pulling cards, huh? Okay. Then Maxpa said you again. Oh, I ran into you again. Ugh. You again. Well, you're here, and you're here, and I'm here, and then it's us again, I guess. Return of Good said, I think it's really awesome. LOL, best house I've ever seen. Well, thank you, Return of Good. Thanks for hyping me up over here. I appreciate it. I bet your haunted house is gonna look amazing too. I want to see your haunted house. Are you gonna make one this year, Return of Guts? Ah! Okay, like 10 cards fell out. Let me just put them back. Are you guys too old to be making haunted houses? No such thing. I'm 27 and I'm making my very first haunted house. No such thing. If you don't want to be a grumpy old person, you gotta have fun in life. You gotta have silly fun and make people laugh and stuff, and be silly yourself and make yourself laugh. Divine Substance, hi. Wait, Divine Substance was, let me remember. Divine Substance was not Poke. Boxy? No, not Boxy. Oh, the Divine Substance. I don't remember your first name. I'm sorry. I tried my bestest. Alex said I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that is. Rudy said, hi, Divine. Hi, Divine. What was who were you before? Because I forgot. And I want to remember. Return of Goods said, it fell apart. You made one, but it fell apart. Okay. For the past energy, we have the Knight of Wands. I actually I ate a piece of mine, but I think it made my tummy hurt, so I threw it away. I actually threw up that night when I made that haunted house, and then I tried a piece of it, and then I threw up that night. So I threw the haunted house away. I think they might have put poison in it. Slinger Finger said, Slinger Finger said, Hi, little bug. Hi, Slinger Finger. You were flying around over here. Hi, little bug. Hi. Okay, I'm getting distracted a lot. Let me pull these cards. I keep getting distracted. Let me. I get distracted too easily. Oh my gosh. How many times have I said I need to pull these cards already and I still haven't pulled them? Okay, for your current energy, we have the Knight of Cups. We have two knights out here. And for your future, we have the World. It feels like, but then we have the Devil on the bottom. Oh, you want to see? Look how cute these are. I just thought about drinking some, so I'm going to show you. Look how tiny. It's so cute. Aha. Okay. I'm going to, hold on. Let me read the energy real fast. This is gonna, well, I'm gonna be pulling clarifiers, but from the cards I just pulled, it does feel like you're somebody who has a lot of energy. Also, you're very social. Definitely, you always have ideas. Like when you like see an aspect of life, and you're like, oh, it would be amazing if we could evolve that aspect of this world in this way. You always have ideas of how you would like evolve things. You are definitely an extrovert. If this is going to resonate, this is for an extrovert. Well, I'll be pulling clarifiers. I'm not getting like a definite storyline. I'm more getting like your energy, whoever this is going to fit for. I'm feeling good energy. Like the universe is supporting you. You probably care about others too. Like you have an interest in humanitarian work. And whereas I said earlier, when you're thinking about evolving things, it's possibly in to make this universe a healthier place. We're gonna pull clarifiers because I'm not really getting a storyline. Rudy said you are looking younger and younger every day. As I get older, I get younger. Return of God said I was hoping to get old and just be a pure headache at bingo night. You're gonna that actually sounds fun though. I would like to join that bingo night and have fun too. I'd probably be laughing all night. I haven't had friends in a while, but when I used to have friends, I would be laughing all the time. Divine substance. Oh, freak of nature. That's right. That's right. Well, not that's right. I didn't even remember that. Okay, divine substance was freak of nature. I'm gonna try to remember that the best I can. Okay, let me pull these clarifiers really quick as I'm reading the messages, so I don't get too lost from the energy. I don't get Sidar's message. You're just probably gonna have to retype what you mean. Like 1.5 times. Return of God said like, but I was not in. I need to actually. I probably should be, because sometimes I ask you guys questions and you probably answer them, and I actually want to know the answer, but I'm never at the live chat, so I never see them. And then when I see it, I'm like, what are you talking about? When you were literally answering me. Jeeber said, you read mind? Like, what can you do? Well, stick around and find out, I suppose. Rudy said you are show in. For the Knight of Wands in your past, we have the Ace of Wands. I keep on moving. Rah. Nova Clip says rah. Rah. Andy, yo. Hi, Andy. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Richard Oga said, oh, well, bingo night, Troy. I'm down. I've never been to bingo night, but that actually sounds fun. I actually want to go. I know that there's like bingo nights. I know I've seen signs for them, but I never like thought of going, but that actually sounds really fun. Probably a bunch of old people, huh? Well, I think I might just go. One of these weekends, I'm just gonna go to a bingo night, and then I'll tell you guys how it was. I'm gonna play bingo with a bunch of old people. I'm actually really excited to get old. I'm excited. I think old people are cute. They struggle with everything, but they're so cute. Where I live, old people are nice to me. They always give me compliments and stuff and be smiling at me. The Empress clarifying the Knight of Cups in your current. Rudy said, you are showing us your horns, but we can see who you really are behind them. A pink teddy? No, I'm not. I'm scary. I'm gonna spook you in your nightmares. I'm gonna haunt you. I'm gonna... I still want to do that when I die. Source, I wanna just be silly. I want to be a silly ghost. I don't want to scare anybody. Maybe scare bad people, but be a silly ghost. Okay, the 6 of Swords for the world in your future. I wonder if that's actually a possibility. I wanna like wake up and then be like, "What? I'm a ghost now." I wonder if I would have the memory, and then I wonder. Wait, that sounds so fun. We have to figure out how to become a ghost after we die. Okay. Let me. Should I? No, I'm gonna keep reading here. Uh, um. Hi, hi, and hi, and hi, and hi. Everybody said hi, 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 hi. Okay. Hi, hi, and hi, and hi. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands in your past. I've been getting a lot of determination in my readings. And Knight of Wands and Ace of Wands are both like encouraging cards. Literally the first sentence of each card. I'm gonna read the traditional meaning. Knight of Wands says, "Now is the time to go for it." And then the Ace of Wands says, "Stop questioning yourself and jump right into that creative project you've been dreaming about." They're very much both encouragement. But did you jump into that project? What kind of project was it? I know you were really excited about it because Ace of Wands is kind of like, I wouldn't even say like your attraction towards a certain aspect in life, or like a pull, like a magnetism towards something. And we have two wands out here. Did you jump into this? We do have the Chariot on the bottom, but that was for the last card I pulled. In the current energy, maybe it'll answer my question. We have the Knight of Cups and clarified by the Empress. I want to say you're like very, like when your emotions arise within being, or your being when emotions arise, I want to say that you're very like nurturing towards them. Like you don't like have like a negative reaction to them or like a spooked reaction. With emotions, but is this emotions towards this project or whatever you wanted to start over here? And moving forward, the Six of Swords clarifying the world. I'm very much feeling like universal, everything works out. The universe is kind of like almost like aiding the laws of the universe because you're putting in the work, or you're this is kind of I'm gonna pull more clarifiers because I'm not getting an in-depth message. It's kind of just like very vague, and I don't like that. I'm gonna pull one more clarifier for your past. What was this? What is this that they were encouraged to do? What kind of, or what aspect of life was it? Did they actually start it? Is this why they're in the Empress energy in the current? Because it almost feels like you're nurturing yourself through the process of working on this project. Like whether frustration arises, impatience, maybe self-judgment. I want to say the nurturing aspect of yourself, whoever you are, whatever you associate with, the nurturing aspect of you is almost like looking over you. That's like kind of funky to say. But it's almost like you're operating, the nurturing aspect is in your subconscious, but just how your subconscious kind of like takes over in times of, like, let's say your heart beating or your lungs processing the air, like that's all your subconscious doing the work. It's not necessarily you. It's almost like your subconscious understands that you need support right now, so it's like bringing out this aspect of a human being within you. Let me see. Let me get a clarifier for the past. Wait. We have the star. Star always makes me think of the public eye and our being somewhere where you are seen. Let me pull a clarifier for your current energy. And we did have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So yes, probably very creative, because Three of Pentacles talks about work. The star, possibly what this project has something to do with being in the public eye. There's a lot of jobs that have to be in the public eye. Anything from being a judge to a teacher to a public speaker to online. There's a lot of them. But I do maybe feel like it's creative work, more like creative inclined, not education professional, because we do have the wands. We have two wands, like explaining that. Okay, let me get a clarifier for your current energy real fast. Some type of creative work, maybe even like actor, maybe like being an actor. The Queen of Wands. Again, we have another wands coming out. You may just have fire in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also, summer, this is kind of random, but summer may be your favorite season. Or you really love the sunshine? Possibly having to do with the fact that you love going outside and being extroverted, being around others. Like kind of having the freedom to go out whenever you want. Very much extroverted, very much. Queen of Wands clarifying the Empress, the Knight of Cups. I'm gonna pull a clarifier for your future really quick. We should catch up to some of the comments, huh? Oh, we have the Hierophant. Okay. Let me catch up to some of these comments and then we'll get back into here. Return of God said your arch nemesis is about to be some old lady named Nancy and bingo night. Oh, hi Nancy, you ready to square up? No, I could. When I'm older, I could probably troll old people, but right now they're just so cute and little tiny little babies that I can't do nothing mean to them. Addie says, "Where are you from?" I am from the United States of Diversity. Bloop said, "Hi." Hi, Bloop. But Kira, Cam said, "How did you get your hair up like that?" A hair straightener and some hairspray. You go with the hair straightener. Well, first you part it and then you clip it up and then you clip this down and then you use the hair straightener and then you go and then you kind of bunch it together. Hope you get to try it. Sadie World says, "Hey, hi." Young Gonzo, make a poll for life on the water. Make a poll for life on the water, and then they said 6, 7. I don't know what they're meaning. Your Return of God said your group readings get more crazy by the weekday, or am I tripping? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just read what comes out, and hopefully I read it. I don't know. Crazy. Maybe because I don't know how to respond to that. Alex Comer said, "Can you play an instrument?" I used to play an instrument, but I do not like playing instruments. Don't ask me to play an instrument. I got forced into it, and I did not like that. But I played 2 instruments. Hasna said, hi. And they said, hello, hi. Sorry, I'm responding to them. Mario said, I live in the United States of Diversity. That's trying to be led by really bad people. And we're gonna have to fight for our rights because they're gonna try to imprison us just for saying we don't like Trump. What? How can you imagine everybody that can you imagine everybody that sent a mean message in here? I would go after them and I would try to imprison them and get them into prison. That's what they're like. What? Like, you're that offended about criticism, but you're the president? How am I supposed to respect that? When I stand more confident than you, how am I supposed to respect you? Elliot said, I'm pretty sure they're subconscious. They said it's the autonomic system that controls breathing, not the subconscious. I've actually never looked up the word autonomic. What does that word mean? It's not the subconscious? I thought it was the part of the brain that we don't use. That isn't that the subconscious? Isn't that the part of the brain that is the subconscious? Is that more spiritual? So the autonomic would be like the physical part of our being, and then the subconscious would be more of the spiritual aspect. But the autonomic would be like the brain that is working, but we don't really like use it, but it's still there working. So it'd be like the physical. Is that what that means? Ricky Shannon said, "What songs you like?" I actually put my SoundCloud playlist into my auto into my description thing. I forgot what it's called, but that's all the songs that I listen to. That's the only songs that I listen to. Also, I be finding new stuff too, but I really like silly stuff. Sometimes I like silly stuff. Sometimes I like to cry. Well, I don't really like to cry, but sometimes songs that I listen to make me cry, especially Nico. Angie Boy says, "Yo, what?" Okay, let's explore said. I'd love to have some insight onto my current health energy. Can you read it? Okay, since people are already asking for a reading, let me close this reading up over here and then we'll start pulling cards. So, I do feel like it's some sort of like public. We have the Queen of Wands clarifying your current energy. So, you're definitely very confident in what you're doing. Again, you were very excited for it. So, it's like you're finally getting to do it, which I do think that it's like you're in the process of it, but that's still giving you excitement. We were talking about you possibly wanting to be in the like public eye, but there's lots of aspects, so take it as it resonates. Like you want a service to the community that is going to put your physical being in the physical eye or in the public eye. You're feeling very confident. I don't feel like you've achieved like that end goal that you're trying to achieve. But then again, you have the Empress. So the Empress in your subconscious. So that's two different things though. I was saying that's like, but I think it might be different. They said the breathing and the blood, your heart pumping it, your blood, and like the brain sending signals to move your fingers. I think they said it's not your subconscious mind, but this is your subconscious mind. It's like the spiritual thought realm. So the subconscious mind, I guess, has to do with the thought realm, the realm of the storage of thoughts that you've previously stored as truth. We all, every human has the ability to connect to any frequency. So even though you as an individual maybe haven't connected very much to the Empress, but you still have this part of you that is available to connect to. Like you can always start to practice the patterns of the Empress or like start to operate from the patterns of the Empress, and therefore you're going to be able to like don't lose this track of thought. I think I may have lost my track of thought. No. No, what? Anyways, we'll just move on from that. Geez, sorry about that, everybody. Hey, look, it happens. Things happen, Jizz. Hmm. Do I want to say anything else? Or should we move on to the future energy? Did I say that you're feeling, what did I say here? I completely, jeez, my brain. Well, I still love you, brain, even though you're kind of silly at times. Oh my gosh. I do feel like if you're like if you're reaching kind of like bumps in the road of the process that you're going through to stand in success in this aspect, you are being very patient with yourself. You're being very understanding that it takes time to practice these patterns, to stand in confidence in these patterns. Again, every professional had to put in lots and lots and lots of hours to stand where they're at. You're being very nurturing towards yourself, absolutely nurturing, and I love that for you. You make mistakes and you still love on yourself. You don't allow yourself to flow like your brain. I That's the thing. I'm not, it may be your subconscious mind that's not allowing you because it understands how much you love this. Like you're probably not like consciously thinking, okay, I gotta be nice to me, I gotta support me. It's just kind of happening because your being understands how much you love this, or how much like excitement you had for this, how much you want this. So it's how I was saying universal energy earlier. That's what it feels like. It's like the universe is bringing out the best aspects of you in order for you to like wait, best aspects of you in order for you, let me get back on track, huh? Because it knows how much you want this. Let's just finish it there. Because again, we have the star, the empress, we have the world out here. That's a lot of love from the universe for you. That's good. I'm happy for you. Six of Swords in your future, the Hierophant. I think this is more of like advice. You will, like, the world has your back. You will be succeeding. Like, as long as you keep going, as long as you keep working on this, I don't see that it's like not for you. It's like not for your path. It's very much aligned for you. Try to stay out of trouble. Even right now, there are very important people in my life that are reminding me to not allow my anger let me to like want to turn to violence against like these really terrible leaders that we have right now, and not encourage violence either, because they're reminding me that these people will use anything against you, to imprison you, to lock you up, to use it against you. This card kind of gives me that energy. It's kind of like, stay out of trouble, don't try to start stuff with others, don't try to like be part of gossip, or don't try to just like stay focused on your work. Don't allow yourself to stray into things that will distract you or dilute your focus, because that's only going to like diluting your focus is only going to make it take a longer time to get where you're going. You are a very extroverted person from what I did read here. I want to say that you're moving towards people that are going to have very good thought patterns for you. And the thought patterns that they're going to hold are going to influence your life to be more calm. They're going to the words, the energies that people are thinking and then kind of like sharing with you, they're going to bring you calm in your life. Especially with words too. How you're being kind to yourself, how you're being patient with yourself, that's going to be returned to you from the external world. So because you are putting that out into the world, it's going to be mirrored back to you. There's going to be people that are thinking that same stuff, that are supporting themselves in that same way, being patient with themselves. It's going to be very supportive, calm, healthy moving forward for you if you keep going in the direction that you've been going in. Which I have a feeling it has something to do with being in the public eye. Okay, that's the reading. Explorer, you still here? Or did you go to sleep again like yesterday? I'm gonna be pulling cards. Explorer was the first one that asked, so and they said, I'd love some insight into my current health energy. Can you read it? Are you still in here, Explorer? Would you still like me to pull you a card? Your health energy? I wonder if they went to sleep. They're like, oh, this is taking too long. I'm going to sleep. What? Sorry, Ma. Oh, they're here. Okay, Explorer's here. Let me pull your card. But I just saw Palestine will be free. Oh, no. Oh, Joe? Ew. Joe, you can just keep on moving forward. They said Palestine is literally flattened, bitch. What do you mean free? Do they have freedom to live there? Do they have freedom to explore and travel? You goddamn flattened their shit. Oh my gosh, you're gonna piss me off. People, they're gonna piss me off today. Okay, for Explorer, sorry Explorer, I kind of almost got off track. Sorry, let me calm down because I just got very angry. My heart just went boom, boom. Sorry, I welcome and accept you. Let me put my emotions on the side. Right now, let's focus on Explore. I welcome and accept you in the card pull for Explore. May you lead and guide the messages. I accept your leadership and guidance, and may you tell them what you think that they most need to hear right now. Thank you, Zors. I appreciate it. Okay, a card for Explore. They said, also, Source, they were asking about their health. They said into their health. So let's see. Ooh. 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 Wait, Explore. What's going on? This is about your health. We have the Empress on the bottom, though. Well, with your health, you're definitely feeling trapped in this. Do you still want me to like associate this with your health, or do you want me? It feels like you feel trapped within your like whatever your health situation is. You feel like you don't have a way out of it. But then the Empress on the bottom. You also may have a lot of other responsibilities in your life that are making you unable to move like forward in whatever this health is, to move out of the devil energy. Wait, let me see your comments. I need to be reading them real time. That's you, that's you, that's you. Wait, sorry, I just read some comments. I don't see your comments in here, but probably got moved way up. What was it? Explore? No, they're still in. They were. Oh, here it is. Okay, just read anything. I almost want to say that this is just like encouragement to start taking care of yourself or start giving yourself more focus, start holding yourself in a more important position, like seeing yourself as important too, just how you may be putting like others as important, like that person is important, that but if you neglect yourself, who's gonna like be putting those people as important if you're like not there, if you're not in health, or if you're tied down, if you feel, I don't want to say that you are tied down, I want to say this is how you're feeling like you're stuck in whatever environment it is, whatever, like you're feeling stuck. I don't want to say that's what it actually is factually. It may just be because you know how manifestation and or the law of attraction, I've been noticing this about myself. I'm struggling with this a lot recently. When you're putting out energy into the world to then attract that back to you, I'm real like, let's say, what should I bring up as an example? Let's say like having a loyal partner. I find myself saying, "Oh, source, I'm so angry that my loyal partner is not here yet." But that is me literally putting out into the world that my loyal partner is not here. So they're not gonna be here. I'm struggling with this a lot. Putting yourself into the frequency, even though it's kind of hard to do because you kind of want to see it to believe it, but you have to. That's how that. You kind of have to understand that you have to work on putting out certain energies for them to even have a chance to come close to you. I'm struggling with this too, so I can't really like. I can't even tell you how I got out of it because I'm kind of realizing I'm struggling with this too in my life. Let me read your comments. I kind of went on a tangent. If you're saying anything. No, it doesn't say nothing. Um, do I want to see anything else? With the Empress coming out, I want to say that there is almost like support, but I want to say that you're your biggest support. Your mind is your biggest support. Kind of like the energy that I was reading from the overall energy, how the Empress, everybody can everybody can connect to the frequency of the Empress, or everybody can be nurturing towards themselves if they practice enough and can actively like connect to those frequencies or that way of being. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I don't, sorry, I forgot. Anything else that I want to say? Well, I'm just like, look how opposite these are. Very, very opposite. It's almost like you're like going through a tug and pull in your life too. Possibly like you start nurturing yourself, but then you get pulled back this way, and then like you realize, it's like a tug and pull for some reason. Maybe it's mental too. Well, this is like powerlessness being stuck. But then this is like very motherly, encouraging. You can do anything. And this is like, you're stuck with me forever. You're gonna live in this energy forever. You're not going nowhere. You have no power to choose. This one's like, you got it. You can do anything. Anything you put your mind. I feel like this is your mind. Explore. I don't know. Something about your mind going through a tug and pull. Whether it's conscious and or subconscious. Maybe even your physical being going through that tug and pull. I'm not sure. What do you think, Explorer? That's going to be your card pull. Is there any other info from me which will help? Well, what do you explore? What do you like? What help? What type of message? Like, what are you trying to find? Are you trying to find out something? What are you trying to find out? Explore said, "Is there any other info for me which will help?" Well, like what kind of message are you trying to get? What are you trying to find out, Explore? That was kind of my card pulled for you. I don't know if it even made sense to you. It kind of was a strange one. Kind of a strange one. I don't even really understand what I just, what I still don't really understand it. Also, maybe you have like a feminine around you, like somebody that like helps you out in a way. And maybe actually the feminine around you is also maybe like pulling you out of this energy. And that may also be the tug and pull. I don't know if that resonates. They said actually anything but things that made you laugh. Made you laugh? Okay. Okay. Thanks for letting me read your energy, Explorer. I was a little bit confused, but hey, that's that. I appreciate it. Anybody else want me to read their energy? Let me see. Sorry if I didn't read your messages. I got burps. Okay, they're gone. Oh, we only have 1 minute left. That card pull for Explorer was kind of a long one, huh? We only got a minute left. Ooh, we're getting out of here, everybody. Let me read maybe like 5 more minutes of messages or of your guys' stuffs. I don't know where I left off, but we'll start with Tori. They said, "Oh my God, you look so awesome." Hi, thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. I bet you look awesome too. Hey, project what you are. I bet you be looking awesome in there too. I love that. Jay Crow said, "I think I belong here." Wow. Wait, that was so wholesome. Hi, Jed. Welcome in here. Wow, that comment was so wholesome. Jeez. That kind of I just kind of want to sit here and smile now. Ha 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 ha. It's Coop said, how's your day going? It's going very well. We are just about gonna get out of here and go to serving my immediate community. Serving my community, serving my community, serving my community, and then serving my community, and then going to sleep, resting up, and then serving my community. Okay. Paul Robinson said some very rude people in chat. Very rude people in chat. Everybody say thank you to the moderators because they be getting rid of a lot of toxic messages up in here. Say thank you. I think we have, let me try to remember. So, Freak of Nature became Universe. Something Universe. Yes? Universal? Okay, we have them in here, but I don't remember what name they changed to. Even though I didn't remember Freak of Nature, and then I just saw that, but now I can't remember their new name. And then we have Return of Guts in here, and then we had, I think that there's another one with a purple image as their picture. Rudy's is another mod. I think those are the three in here. Say thank you. Say thank you to them. I think maybe even, hi, Rue. Okay, Rue says, hi from the Philippines, my punk friends. Hi, I'm glad to see you back in here. Iman says, yo, that hairstyle looks sick. Thanks, Iman, but your hair looks amazing. Whenever you wake up, whenever you go to sleep, amazing hair. You got hair amazing. Let's see. Danny says, sacrifice me, please. I'm not gonna be doing no sacrifices, not up in here. Wait, because I'm scary? Okay, I'll do it. How are we gonna sacrifice them? We're gonna toast them up on my tarot cards. Get on here. What is their name? Danny, get on here. And we're gonna go, okay, we put a skewer at them, and now we're gonna roast them. And we're gonna go, yum, yum. Thanks for your sacrifice, Danny. We will not forget you. May you rest in peace forever. May you come back as a ghost and live happily ever after. Thanks, Danny. Okay, the sacrifice has just happened. Okay. Carter said, hey, are you okay? I wonder if they were asking Explore. I hope that they're okay, though. Okay, we need to get going, but let me read a few more cards. Let me go to the very bottom. Read a few more messages, and then I gotta go, everybody. I gotta get back to work. If you guys want a card pull, today's kind of took a long time. I was not expecting that. But if you want a card pull, come back tomorrow after probably like 30 to 40 minutes into the read. 40 just in case. Because I do an overall energy reading at the beginning. And if you want a card pull, I will happily pull it. And I'm grateful that you guys even allow me to pull your energy. I love it. Lily Water said, please read mine. Lily, if you come back tomorrow, I'm leaving for today. I leave at an hour, so if it's after an hour, I don't take any more card requests. Come back tomorrow. I will happily pull your card. Returning God said, it was awesome hanging out with you again today. Can't wait until tomorrow. Ooh. Thank you. Aww. You guys are so wholesome. I appreciate it. You guys make a good start of the day. I appreciate it. Even though sometimes I'm exhausted and I'm like, I'm just gonna take a nap. But then you guys are, and then I'm like, what? And now we're like, what? I'm ready to go for work. What? I appreciate you guys. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna be getting out of here. Sorry if I didn't read your comment. I'm sorry. Please come back tomorrow and I will try to read it. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's lots of comments. Okay. For now, we're gonna get going. I appreciate everybody that was here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. Thank you for having a kind heart. Thank you for being beautiful souls. And we're gonna get going.